Thank you all for attending the announcement for the first annual Danny Lansana Celebrity Softball Game and the first annual Midget Baseball of Harrisburg Citywide Reunion. I'd like to first thank the Honorable Mayor, Linda D. Thompson, for her continued support of our youth and invite her to the podium for comments.
Thank you so much this morning, everyone, for coming out. To our young journalist who's up and coming, thank you so much for the introduction. Good morning, everybody. I am pleased to be here with you this morning to announce some exciting news to highlight the first annual Danny Lansana Celebrity Softball Game that will be held at Metro Park on City Island this Saturday, July 13th from 12 o'clock p.m. You know, Danny is a native of Harrisburg and a graduate of Harrisburg High School. He played basketball on the 2002 state championship basketball team, a standout football player with Harrisburg High, and a solid student. Danny earned a full scholarship to University of Connecticut, where he was, again, a standout player, and we're so very proud of him. Since graduation from college, Danny has played on NFL teams, and he is currently with the New York Jets. Danny acknowledges the challenges many young people of Harrisburg encounter, but he has a desire to give back and give hope to our young people through his story and his desire to see all of them work to their full potential and achieve success. Danny is committed to the young people, and particularly through his football camps and his professional work with young people throughout the city. He understands that young people need role models, and he has created this venue for young people to rub shoulders with people who started out just like him. We are pleased that he has chosen the city of Harrisburg for this very special event. The city of Harrisburg, under its Department of Building and Housing, is a sponsorship of this particular program that Danny has brought to the city. And it will reinforce the activities that we do under our building and housing, particularly for our youth through the exposure of 26 successful professionals in the sports, including NFL players from the Atlanta Falcons, Buffalo Bills, New England Patriots, and Pittsburgh Steelers, and professional basketball, as well as business, law, medicine, entertainment, and academic arenas, who model the way and demonstrate the hard work that are accomplished and can be accomplished academically, athletically, professionally, personally, spiritually, that can lead to success on multiple levels. These individuals will not only anticipate and participate in the game on Saturday, but they will also interact with the youth throughout the event in groups on an individual basis. This event presents an opportunity for the city's Department of Building and Housing Development to reach out to hundreds of families in the city to provide information about the city's lead hazard program that we've been having in our leadership since 2010. Like many other cities, Harrisburg has a documented problem due to lead-based paint. A significant percentage of the city's housing was constructed prior to 1978. When the use of lead-based paint was banned. And our young children are exposed to lead hazards, and they are found to have elevated levels of lead in their blood. And there can be serious health consequences when this happens. Through federal funding provided through the Housing and Urban Development, the city is able to provide assistance to qualified families and property owners to reduce lead hazards. And so personnel from the Department of Building and Housing will be staffed with tables at this event this coming Saturday to talk more and heighten the awareness and broaden the awareness about the lead hazard control program. And also a nurse will be on site to do any testing if families are willing to participate. We approach this season for preparation for young people to go back to school. We have an excellent opportunity to reach the community with the critical information, identify needed resources. We're excited about the opportunities this event holds for the youth of our city. This event coincides with the first reunion of the City of Harrisburg's Midget Baseball League, which will also be at Metro Park on Saturday. So a portion of the proceeds from the celebrity softball game will be donated to the city's midget baseball program. And so I'm understanding that tickets are on sale, and I'm advised that any child who wears his or her baseball cap with baseball on it will be admitted for $5. And so thank you, and we encourage everyone to come out for a fun-filled afternoon right there at our Metro Ballpark. And we're prepared to have an exciting day on Saturday, so we hope all of you will come out. Now I will turn it back over to Jamie? Okay.
Thank you, Mayor. I'd now like to invite Brian Majors of Major Preparation to the podium for comments.
Good morning. My name is Brian Majors, the proud owner of Major Preparation, LLC, where our motto is putting in major work for major results. And our focus is on preparing mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually to accomplish lifelong goals. As the organizer and the sponsor of this event, I'd like to acknowledge and thank all of our sponsors and representatives, including Department of Building Housing Development, the Borough of Housing Lead Hazard Control, and our representative, Nicole Purcell, the Harrisburg Department of Parks, Recreation, and Enrichment, Major Preps Garrett Majors, College Life Apparel, media and founder, TJ Smith, Metro Bank Park, Stadium Studio, East Shore Auto, GGL Performance Training, the Vineyard at Hershey, and 13 Stripes CrossFit. I'd now like to invite Ms. Nicole Purcell up for brief comments.
Thank you all, and thank you for coming. We are so excited about this event that's going to take place on Saturday. We thank Danny and his team and Major Prep and their team for partnering with the city to get the word out about lead hazards. As Mayor Thompson explained, the city faces a significant amount of lead dangers in pre-78 housing, and we're looking to eradicate lead as much as we can with our federal funding. So we're just asking everyone to come out, bring your kids, bring your families. We're gonna have cute little backpacks for the little ones. As Mayor Thompson explained, the nurse will be available if you would like to get your child tested. We're just looking forward to a very exciting day. Thank you.
Supporters like these makes events like this possible. Please come out and see us on Saturday. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian. I'd now like to invite MoSelf President Aaron Johnson for a brief comment.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, I'd like to thank Danny for even want to take out his busy schedule. You know, I really appreciate it, Danny. I know you up there busy with the New York Jets and everything. So I know it's a big deal. It's a big deal for midget baseball at Harrisburg, which we all know it as. And like I'm 55, so when we say midget baseball at Harrisburg, everybody that's out there, you understand what I'm talking about. But again, and to the Major brothers, again, like really appreciate these guys because, you know, so much is always talk about our youth, what they don't do. But as you can see, these guys here, it's a lot of things that we do well. We just don't talk about it. It's a lot of things we do very, very well. And I'm just proud, I'm proud of these guys, I really am. Again, on Saturday, we're looking forward to having a good time. For midget baseball Harrisburg alum, come out. You know, it's not too late to get a ticket. And it's about reminiscing about the old days, because we had some great times coming up. You know, midget baseball Harrisburg started in 1949. Pretty much it ended, I would say 1991 when we became MoSouth, when everything kind of like fell by the wayside. But again, we just looking to have a good time, try to revise baseball, and it's much needed because our kids need a lot of participation. You understand what I'm saying? We need the role model, and we need parent participation. That's the only way we're gonna keep this thing going, whether it's basketball, football, track, it doesn't matter. The parents need to get involved more. Again, I want to thank the mayor for allowing us to have this over to Metro Park Stadium, because without her, you know, none of this is possible. So she's always been a strong supporter. So again, Danny, I want to take my hat off to you, man. I appreciate and good luck with this upcoming season for you.
Thank you, Aaron. And now please welcome Harrisburg High graduate and New York Jets linebacker Danny Lansana to the podium for comments.
How y'all doing today? You know, it's just been big on my heart ever since I was young to always give back to my community. Because growing up, people that was in my position didn't come back and do the things that I like to do. And my team, me, Garrett, Brian, you know, it's always been our heart. You know, we was a few out of the come from our school and be successful. You know, I know I play in the NFL and all that, but you know, them two guys, they had their master degrees, so I'm actually in the bottom of the totem pole. But so you know, it's just something that always been on my heart, just to get back to the community. You know, we started with the football camp. You know, then we wanted to take a different route this year, and getting together with Mo Self and putting this together. It's a great thing for our community because you know the kids now, you know, all they know is the streets, and that's always been in Harrisburg. You know. But my thing is, I wanted to come back and show them something different, show them that they can make it, show them that, you know, it is positive to come out of this community. And me and my friends, that's what we try to do. You know, we're not looking for the fame, the glamour of the city. We just do it because it's in our heart, and it always was instilled in us to give back. And you know, I just try to do that for the community because, like I said, a lot of people don't do that, and a lot of people in prime situations and, you know, highlight on TV and you see them, but they don't come back and give back to where they're from. And I didn't want to be that guy. You know, growing up, we didn't have that. You know, we yearn for it, you know, and that's how kids think, that all they see is, you know, BET, they see the drug dealers, they see the cars, they see the women, but it's more to life than that. And it's a big picture. It's about going and getting your education, getting the degree, you know, and just coming back and giving back to your community. And I just want to thank the mayor for letting this be possible. And I want to thank everybody that has a hand in this this situation. You know, it's great, and we look forward to keeping it going years and years down the line, and just helping our community get better as a people and as a unit. And we move as one mind, one heart, and one sound. Thank you.
Thank you all for coming, and we will open it up for any questions.
You know, whatever is given, we accept it. You know, that we're not putting a limit on it, we're not putting a minimum on it. Just, you know, it's just something for the community. Like, we're just trying to give it back to the community. So whatever's given, we greatly appreciate it.
And the money is coming from ticket sales?
Yeah, ticket sales and donations and things like that. And like we said, most of it's going to the Mo Self baseball programs.
And that money for the program, that would be used?
Yeah, so what we have is this. Yes, pretty much what we've been doing, push the seniors that graduated through our program, we always give them laptop computers if any further their educations.
Could you talk a little bit more about sort of the genesis of this event? Like, you know, when you decided to do it, who you contacted, how you convinced the people to get on board, whoever wants to do it for people.
Can you say it again, please? You say that question again?
Could you just sort of explain like how you guys came up with the idea and how you went through the process of organizing it, reaching out to sponsors and the people who are going to be playing?
Like I said, my friends Brian and Garrett, they're the brains of all this. You know, I just got a phone call after football practice, and my man Garrett was like, you know, this is something I want to do. And you know, everything he puts together is great, and that's how we put it together. And then he contacted all the donors, and he contacted Mo Self, and got the ball rolling. I mean, it was what, 3 weeks ago we started getting it together, so we just got it together and just let it start rolling from there, and everything's falling into place. That's why I feel so right, because the short notice that we put it together and the way everything's just falling in place, it just seems right for the community.
Thank you, and we will see you on Saturday.